name is Ryan Wetzel. We're here at the TLT Symposium of 2008, and I'm with Dr. Scott Miller and Stephen Redman. They have been working within the Digital Commons recently to produce videos for their class, and they're here to speak a little bit about that. So if you guys would mind introducing yourselves and speaking a little bit about your class, and we'll move into talking about the videos.
Okay. I'm Dr. Scott Miller. I'm a lecturer in astronomy, and I typically teach the Introductory Astronomy course for non-science majors, Astro 1. And this semester, for the first time, I'm teaching an online version of that class. And where it's my first time, I wanted to try to recreate the classroom setting as much as I could in an online environment. And part of what I believe takes place in a classroom setting is that interaction with an instructor. So I wanted to create an instructor presence in the online course, and that's how I decided to originally do these videos, was to put a face and a voice behind my name.
And I'm Stephen Redman. I'm a graduate student in the department, and I'm Scott's TA this semester. On the videos, I play his assistant, and I've taught several Astro 11 courses, which is the lab, and one section of Astro 1, so I know a little bit about what Scott's up against, and I've never taught a web course, so this is the first time for me as well.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the videos for those that haven't seen them. I know you've produced a lot. As a broad overview, what are these videos? What do they hope to achieve? How long are they? That sort of thing.
So each video lasts, I think the shortest is 2 minutes and the longest is 7 minutes. But they're on average 4 to 5 minutes, and they cover one general astronomy concept. With my online course, I've separated into 4 parts, each part into two to three sections. And so I've been trying to create at least one video per section so that the students have some interaction with me every section of the course. And it's just, in a normal face-to-face course, I would do some demonstrations in class. Rather than just talking about a concept, I'd try to demonstrate it somehow. And originally, that's how these videos started out, was me wanting to demonstrate an astronomy concept so they can see what I'm doing, not just read about it.
So those that are also interested in producing educational video like this, could you describe a little bit the process that you went through from coming up with the idea for the videos to the regular production cycle that you find yourselves in now?
Well, the first thing we do is we think of the concept. What do we want the video to be based upon? What are we trying to convey? And then we write the script around it. We actually write down every word that we're going to say. We don't go in there with some general idea and just wing it. We write down what I say, what Stephen's going to say, and over time it evolved that we even realized that we needed to take into account camera angles. First we're going to have the camera over here, and then we want to cut away for editing. So we've even incorporated that into the script. And then we book time with Digital Commons, and we go in and we shoot the video. It takes a little while to set up, and then we do a few run-throughs to iron out all the kinks. We shoot the video, and then after shooting the video, we then go back and edit the video, which for a 5-minute video could take 2 to 3 hours.
Now, when you guys started this process, you weren't filmmakers, or at least
not at all.
Not to the extent
No.
that you are now. So, and I know the answers to this, but for those that are watching or listening via podcast, how did you become filmmakers? What was the process that was involved there? You've become pretty good at it, and those that have seen your videos can tell that. So how did you get from there to here?
You want to take this one?
Sure. I mean, that was completely with the help of Digital Commons. So Digital Commons provided us with not only the space in which to do most of the filming, but they also provide us with the technology. So the cameras, the microphone, the assistants, the software needed to edit and export the videos all came from Digital Commons. We couldn't have done this without the Digital Commons.
I'd also like to throw in that at the beginning, as you said, we knew none of this. So Digital Commons, specifically you, helped us in learning the program using Final Cut Pro to do the edits and taking into account all the little details that we wouldn't have thought at first, how to make smooth transitions, how to adjust the background so it looks better, how to make it look seamless and effortless. And after a while, we got better at it, but we weren't at first, and we got a lot of tips from you.
And I think the results of that are in the videos as they've become quite good. Now, as the semester has progressed, what's student reaction look like? They're watching them, they're responding to them. What's it look like from a teaching standpoint? Are they succeeding where you hoped they would?
I believe so. We got a lot of comments from the students. We recently polled the students to find out, and for the most part, the comments have been very good. They like the videos. They see them as a good supplemental resource to learning the material. They like seeing things demonstrated, not just reading about them online. And they like feeling like they know me, that they're watching me present something as if they were sitting in a classroom. They feel like they could talk to me. So for the most part, the videos have been very successful.
The videos in particular are, the storyline behind the videos is, underlying the videos rather, it's supposed to be quite humorous. It's probably pretty corny to most of the students, but we really enjoy it. And we hope, and based on student reactions, we believe this is true, that the students are learning the material and memorizing certain aspects of the material better because the videos are attention-getting and because the underlying storyline is memorable.
And very briefly, the storyline.
In a nutshell, Stephen gets hurt in every video. And then ultimately, blue. Ionization. Is the most dense. Now for this, you want to be careful.
What does the future look like? More videos, incorporating this sort of media, this digital media, into different aspects of the course?
Oh, definitely. As part of the survey, when we asked students we allowed them to just provide any general comments or suggestions that they had. One thing they said was, these are great, but there's not enough. We want more. And I wish you did a video on this topic. I wish you did a video on that topic. So after we do this first round of videos, we're probably going to go back and do a second round of videos on filling in the gaps. They may not be as involved as these are with the storyline and everything. They might be shorter videos just demonstrating concepts. I don't know yet, but there will definitely be more videos after these.
Great. Well, fantastic. Any sort of closing comments or anything else you'd like to speak about?
I guess I should just say, at first this seemed a little daunting, but over time, it's now rather simple to do. It takes a little time, but the learning curve is steep at first, but then this has really become rather straightforward to do and not that difficult at all. So I highly suggest it.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to bringing this into my own teaching, and I'd really like to get my students involved in using the digital commons, learning how to use this media, because it is so simple, once you know how to use it, and so useful. I'm sure students as well as other faculty will find using something like the digital commons very easy and very useful for whatever they want to accomplish.
Well, great. Well, Dr. Miller, Stephen, thank you very much for talking with us today.
Thank you.